Red dancing shoes. One magical night, Cinderella's glass shoes sparkled with an otherworldly glow. Suddenly, they transformed into dazzling red dancing shoes. The shoes began to tap out a lively rhythm, and Cinderella's feet moved on their own, twirling and leaping across the floor. As she danced, the shoes glowed brighter, filling the room with a fiery energy. Cinderella felt carefree and joyful, her spirits soaring with every step. The red shoes seemed to have a mind of their own, leading her on a whirlwind dance through the castle halls. With every spin, the shoes sparkled, leaving a trail of magic dust behind. Cinderella laughed, feeling the shoes' mischievous energy. She danced until dawn, when the shoes transformed back into their glass form, leaving her breathless and smiling. From that night on, Cinderella's glass shoes held a hint of red sparkle, reminding her of the magical dance they shared. Here's another story. Cinderella's clumsy glass shoe. As Cinderella was getting ready for the royal ball, she slipped her feet into her iconic glass shoes. But to her surprise, they suddenly turned clumsy. Instead of being elegant and poised, her shoes started to stumble and trip her up. Every step she took, the glass shoes would wobble and stumble, making her stumble and almost fall. Cinderella was mortified. She tried to steady herself, but the shoes seemed to have a mind of their own. "Oh no!" she cried in frustration. "Not now, of all times!" Just then, her fairy godmother appeared and chuckled. "It seems your shoes have developed a bit of a mischievous streak, Cinderella." With the wave of her wand, the fairy godmother calmed the shoes down, and they regained their usual poise. Cinderella breathed a sigh of relief and made it to the ball, where she captivated Prince Charming with her elegance and charm. But little did anyone know, those glass shoes had a secret. They loved to play pranks when no one was looking. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Snow White lived with the seven dwarfs in a cozy cottage deep in the forest. One day, while they were out gathering berries, a curious bird named Luna flew in, chirping excitedly about a hidden treasure. Intrigued, Snow White decided to search for it. She followed Luna's fluttering wings, which led her to a secret glade. There she discovered a glittering crystal nestled among the flowers. As she picked it up, the crystal began to glow, filling the glade with a soft, magical light. Snow White felt a strange connection to the crystal and decided to bring it back to the dwarfs. When she returned, Doc, the clever dwarf, examined the crystal and declared it a magical heartstone. It would bring good fortune and protection to their little cottage. From that day on, the crystal glowed softly in their home, filling their lives with warmth and happiness. Snow White and the dwarfs lived even more joyfully, surrounded by the magic of the heartstone.